Good morning, it's Wednesday, March the 26th, and I'm your host for AGORACOM TV, Paul Kandakos. I'm in for your regular host, George Cholis. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases and halts at the open so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. Well, we've got 2 halts for you this morning and 7 press releases. So let's get into the halts to begin with. First halt I have for you is CNR Capital Corp. Trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol PY.P. They've been halted pending news. Next one I have for you is Big Stick Media Corp. Trades under the symbol BSM on the venture, and the company has requested a halt pending news. As I had mentioned, I've got 7 great press releases for you, both sides of the borders. Let's get into the first one, our top story. Serengeti Resources trades on the venture under the symbol SIR. They're reporting on the first 5 holes of their 2008 winter drill program, which is currently in progress. Now, the results are from their 100% owned Quanica Porphyry copper-gold property, which is located in British Columbia. Big numbers here. We've got 610 meters grading, 0.74% copper, 0.78 grams per ton of gold, which also includes an intercept of 75 meters of 2.28% copper, 1.92 grams per ton of gold at Quanica. So big numbers here. Once again, 610 meter intercept, grading 0.74% copper, 0.78 grams per ton of gold. I've got a quote from CEO David Moore, who states, K0862, which is the hole we just referenced, which intersected a very long interval of supergene enriched copper-gold mineralization, grading 1.06% copper and 1.09 grams per ton of gold over 389.9 meters, is a truly exceptional hole, stated President and CEO David Moore. We continue to be impressed with the grades and lateral continuity we're seeing along the open-edged western side of the system at Quanica. This has significant implications for the tonnage potential of this high-grade zone, said Moore. Now, a little bit about Serengeti. Serengeti is focused on the advancement of its Quanica copper-gold project and on the discovery of copper, gold, and moly deposits on its extensive portfolio of properties in BC. They're last at 58 cents, off their 52-week high of $4.80. So with the results that we see coming out, and it looks like they're near their 52-week low, definitely one to take a look at. Next one I have for you, Allora Resources trades on the venture under the symbol ELO. We have results coming out of the company as they've announced that they've drilled significant sulfide mineralization at their Delta property in the James Bay Mining District. These are the first assay results from 8 holes of a 14-hole drill program, which is in total 3,100 meters drilled, which is performed on the company's wholly owned Delta property. First drill hole, D071, returned 1% copper over 6.15 meters. Within that, they've got 2.8% copper over 4.35 meters, and within that, they've got 10% copper over 1.15 meters. Their next hole, I've got drill hole D07-3, returned 2% zinc and 35.2 grams per ton of silver over 8.7 meters, which is hosted within a wider interval of 1.2% zinc and 27.8 grams per ton of silver over 17.5 meters. So great results coming out of this company. Disclaimer time, Eloro is an AGORACOM client, so as always, make sure you do diligence on these companies. Assay results are pending for the remaining 6 holes of the drill program. A little bit about Eloro. Eloro is a junior exploration company focused on discovering and developing precious and base metal quality resources in the James Bay area of northern Quebec, as well as base and precious metals in the Timmins camp of northern Ontario. They're last at 26 cents, off their 52-week high of 85 cents. Diversified Industries trades on the venture under the symbol DVS. They've announced that they've got pretty good revenues. Actually, they've got great revenues. They've doubled their revenues and they've tripled their earnings in the second quarter. Diversified actually owns 50% of CFR Chemicals, which is the company that we're reporting on today, and they also have the option to own 100% or to buy 100% of CFR Chemicals. CFR's revenues for the second quarter are $8.6 million, which is up from the first quarter revenues of $4.9 million and up from revenues of $3.1 million during the same period last year. In the second quarter, the company is reporting a net before-tax profit of $580,000 compared to a net before-tax profit of $118,000 during the same period last year, which is an increase of 387%. So great numbers coming out of this company. A little bit about CFR. They're a supplier of specialty chemical products, primarily to the oil and gas industry. So that speaks volumes. They're supplying the oil and gas industry, and as we've all known, over the past 12 months, that sector has been on fire. Additional services provided by CFR include custom blending, storage of chemical products, and third-party logistics. Their last at 26 cents, off their 52-week high of 45 cents. Andina Minerals on the venture, trades under the symbol ADM. They're reporting on exploration drill holes which total 4,100 meters from the Ojo de Agua area of its Vulcan Gold project. We got great numbers coming out of this company as well. One of the 3 drill holes targeting the Andina zone returned 66 meters, grading 1.94 grams per ton of gold, including a higher grade interval of 48 meters, grading 2.54 grams per ton of gold. Got a quote here: "The recent higher grade results from the Andina zone and the discovery of the Florencia zone reinforces our belief in the potential of the Ojo de Agua area to host significant gold mineralization," stated Carl B. Hansen, President and CEO of Andina. Once we receive the assays from 3 remaining holes in Ojo de Agua, we will remobilize drill rigs into the area with the goal of completing sufficient drilling by the end of the season to allow for the establishment of a resource estimate for the Andina and Florencia zones. Their last at 364, off their 52-week high of $5.50. 2 more to go here, folks, so bear with me. Emergent Group trades on the OTCBB under the symbol EMGP. Emergent Group reports record sales for fiscal year 2007. They've got big net income for the year, which totaled $1.7 million, or 32 cents per basic share, compared with $2.73 million for 2006. Keep in mind now that the 2006 numbers included a one-time tax benefit of $900,000. Their full-year revenues were a record $17.6 million, which is up 11% from the $15.9 million reported in 2006. So revenues are on the way up. Net income was $459,000 compared to their net income of $1.2 million last year, comparable year 2006. Now, keep in mind here once again that the results for the fourth quarter, 2006 fourth quarter, include a tax benefit of $900,000. So you back out that $900,000 and you're looking at a profit of $360,000. So it means that they're definitely on the way up because they did $459,000 profit for this quarter. Emergent Group is, through its wholly owned subsidiary PRI Medical Technologies, provides mobile laser and surgical equipment on a per-procedure basis to hospitals, outpatient surgery centers, and physicians' office. They're last at $3.25, off their 52-week high of $4.02. And finally, if there are any environmentalists or tree huggers out there, I recommend you either turn us off or you close your ears, because we've got an NI 43-101 resource estimate for a coal company. Our coal discovery, which is Red Hill Energy. They trade on the venture under the symbol RH. They've got a 43-101, as I'd mentioned, NI 43-101 report and assays on their high-quality thermal coal discovery in Mongolia. The 43-101 report states that they've got 187.7 million tons, which are measured, 469.2 million tons, which are indicated for a total resource of 656 million tons of coal. They've got an additional 405 million tons of coal, which are categorized as inferred. So in total, you've got over 1 billion tons of coal if it all proves up. Red Hill's coal projects are amenable to low-cost surface mining operations and are accessible to the world's largest coal-consuming nations. So if they can pull it out, there's companies that'll buy it. Red Hill Energy is a junior resource company trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol RH, and the company is advancing over 1 billion tons of 100% owned coal from 2 Mongolian coal basins towards production. Their last is 63 cents, off their 52-week high of $1.45. That's a wrap for today. It's a lot of news to digest, but as always, we just bring you the best headlines. They're all worthy. Make sure you do your own due diligence and tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases for you.